This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
The Danville Indians last won a boys basketball title just 4 seasons ago in 2014, while the Phoenix from Sharon had not only never won a boys basketball title, but in the school's 16-year history, they've never won a championship in any sport, so the stakes were high. The game began with 2 quick buckets from Sharon senior Sam Norline as he drove to the hoop fighting through contact. His teammate junior Fisher Kelly also scored down low off an inbounds. Danville senior Ben Overby got his team on the board with a short jumper, and fellow upperclassmen Travis Gross and Riley Fenoff each put in points. But Sharon senior point guard Austin Gaudette soon sunk a 3, and in transition scored with the foul for the and one play. Norline and Kelly both continued to be effective for the undefeated Phoenix, as it seemed like they would finish the first 8 minutes in control. But Danville's sophomore sharpshooter Ian Steele nailed a deep 3 just before the buzzer, as after 1, Sharon was ahead by just 6 with a score of 18-12. Kelly began the second quarter with a bang as he sunk his own long ball, and eventually so did senior Cole Ward. However, Danville's steal soon matched them as the sophomore started to heat up. Fenoff also put in back-to-back buckets as the Indians were cutting into the lead. Steele nailed his third 3 of the game just going into halftime, as the game was tight with a score of 28-26. Coming out of the break, Sharon's leading scorers Nolarin and Kelly kept getting to the hoop and finishing, as it seemed like they could not be stopped. The Phoenix began to take control as Gaudette also sunk a jumper. At the end of the third, Sharon was up 10 with a score of 47-37. Now down by double digits, the top-seeded Indians needed a run. And that's exactly what they got over the game's next 6.5 minutes. Danville amazingly scored 17 points compared to Sharon's 8. Players like senior Matthew Colburn and Overby put in buckets, while Steele heroically sunk a trio of 3s in a short span. The sophomore could not miss. With about 90 seconds left in the state title, Indians junior Tim White stole the ball and passed up to Fenoff, who scored on a fast break. Danville had taken a 1-point lead with about 60 seconds left. On Sharon's next heart-pounding possession, Nolarin and Kelly used a pick-and-roll play. Sam found his teammate down low, and Fisher used his long arms to grab the ball and go right up for 2, retaking the small lead with now 53 seconds left. The Indians' next attempt to score failed, and Sharon recovered. Nolarin was fouled, and he went 2 for 2 at the line. Danville, now down by 3, gave the game-tying shot to Steele, but his attempt missed, hitting back rim. Kelly and Gross then wrestled for the rebound, which forced a jump ball. Luckily for Sharon, they had possession in their favor. Nolarin was sent to the line again to ice the game. By the final whistle, the Phoenix had completed an undefeated championship season, and they did it with a final score of 60-56. Sam Nolarin led all scorers with 26 points, while teammates Fisher Kelly finished with 16 and Austin Gaudette put in 13. Danville's Ian Steele drained 7 3-pointers and finished with 23 points. After the win, we caught up with Sharon's head coach Blake Fabricant to get his take on the game.
Well, our game plan going in was just to slow the game down, and I thought we did a really good job of that, just sort of working the ball inside. The problem was in the second quarter, we got caught up in playing their game and got a little frenetic, and that's what they want to do, is push the ball. And again, in the third quarter, we got back to what we were doing, and then the fourth, we lost it again. And thankfully, we made a couple more plays down the stretch, and Sam was just absolutely amazing for us, so we were able to get the victory. You know, Austin Gaudette is kind of the glue of this team. He had a tough night just because they keyed in on him. Sam, obviously put us on his shoulders tonight. Fisher Kelly had a great game, our big guy, and just a nice soft touch inside. And Cole played actually a very unsung kind of game because he did a really nice job on Travis Gross, number 24, to limit him. And so those kinds of things aren't really, shows up in the stat sheet, but overall, just really pleased. It was a championship effort from 6 guys, and I couldn't be more happy. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like a long time coming. We've been to the Odd 4 different times. We lost a heartbreaker 3 years ago, had the lead 5 seconds and lost it. I've been in the soccer final with the girls. We've been to 5 boys soccer finals, and we always felt like the school was cursed. And so this is just, you know, an amazing moment for us, for the community. It just feels like a big weight has been lifted off our shoulders. We're going to lose 4 senior starters. Fisher's really the only non-senior coming back, you know, so that's going to be tough. But overall, you know, we built a program. I'm not expecting to be undefeated next year by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully this plants the seed and makes kids develop interest for the future.
Sharon Academy finished the year at a remarkable 24-0, while Danville finishes at 21-2. Both teams will lose important seniors to graduation, but with strong programs, don't be surprised if the Indians and Phoenix are right back in the finals mix come next season.